Hello, history enthusiasts. Here's a trivia question for you. Which empire in history had the largest contiguous land area? We're about to embark on a fascinating journey, a voyage through time, exploring the rise and fall of the top 10 empires in history. From the ancient to the medieval to the modern superpowers, we'll delve into the heart of these great civilizations, their achievements, their downfalls. Hold that answer in your mind. We'll reveal the answer at the end of the video. Our journey begins with the first known empire in history, the Akkadian Empire. Emerging around 2300 BC in Mesopotamia, the Akkadian Empire was a powerhouse of its time. Its rise was orchestrated by a dynamic leader, Sargon of Akkad, who unified the city-states of Sumer into a single political entity. At its peak, the empire boasted advancements in art, literature, and law, setting a high bar for future civilizations. However, no empire lasts forever. The Akkadian Empire met its downfall around 2100 BC. A combination of internal strife, external threats, and a severe drought brought about its collapse. Despite its fall, the Akkadian Empire left an indelible mark on human civilization. Its achievements in various fields served as a blueprint for the empires that followed. The Akkadian Empire set the stage for the empires that would follow. Fast forward to the Roman Empire, a titan of history that influenced modern Western civilization. From humble beginnings as a city-state on the Italian peninsula around 800 BC, Rome grew into a republic, then an empire that dominated the Mediterranean for centuries. At its peak, the Roman Empire was a beacon of innovation and culture. It introduced the world to advanced engineering, with aqueducts and roads that still stand today. Its political system and legal code have influenced countless societies. It was a military powerhouse with a disciplined army that ensured its borders remained secure. But even the mightiest of empires have their sunset. The Roman Empire began to decline around the 3rd century AD. This was due to a combination of internal strife, economic instability, and pressure from barbarian invasions. The fall of the Roman Empire marked the end of ancient history and the beginning of the Middle Ages. Next, let's gallop across the steppes with the Mongol Empire. Emerging from the vast plains of Mongolia in the early 13th century, the Mongols rapidly rose to power under the fierce leadership of Genghis Khan. Their swift horsemen, innovative warfare strategies, and ruthless determination led to a vast empire stretching from Eastern Europe to the Sea of Japan, encompassing a significant portion of Eurasia. At its peak, the Mongol Empire was a force to be reckoned with, facilitating an era of cultural exchange and trade through the renowned Silk Road. Nevertheless, the empire was not invincible. After the death of Kublai Khan, the last of the great Khans, the empire began to fracture into smaller khanates. Over time, these khanates lost their power, marking the end of the Mongol reign. The Mongols reshaped history with their conquests, but all empires must eventually fall. Crossing the oceans, we arrive at the British Empire. Emerging in the late 16th century, the British Empire began its journey to global dominance. It expanded its influence through exploration, trade, and colonization, reaching its height in the 19th century, when it controlled vast territories across all continents. The empire was a powerhouse of the Industrial Revolution, introducing railways, telegraphs, and steamships that revolutionized global communication and transportation. However, its rule was not without controversy. The empire's policies and practices often led to conflicts and uprisings, resulting in devastating consequences for the colonized regions. Fast forward to the 20th century, the empire began to crumble. The two world wars, decolonization movements, changing global politics, and economic challenges led to its decline. By the mid-20th century, most of its colonies had achieved independence. The sun finally set on the British Empire, but its influence remains evident around the world. We now step into the modern era with the superpowers of the 20th century. The United States and the Soviet Union emerged as global juggernauts following the devastation of the Second World War. The United States, with its capitalist free market economy, and the Soviet Union, with its state-controlled communist system, demonstrated two contrasting paths to superpower status. Their rivalry, epitomized by the Cold War, was not just a military standoff, but a clash of ideologies that reverberated across the globe. From the space race to proxy wars in far-flung corners of the world, these two superpowers vied for dominance, reshaping the international landscape in their wake. As we inch further into the 21st century, we witness ongoing geopolitical shifts, with power and influence continuously in flux. While the Soviet Union may have dissolved, Russia and other emerging powers are carving their own place on the global stage. These modern empires continue to shape our world in profound ways. Now, to answer our trivia question from the start, the empire boasting the largest contiguous land area in history is, drum roll please, the Mongol Empire. Stretching from Eastern Europe across Asia, it's a testament to their incredible organizational skills and military strategies. Let's take a moment to reflect on our journey through time. We've seen the rise and fall of the Akkadian Empire, an early civilization that set a precedent for future empires. We've walked the streets of the mighty Roman Empire, a beacon of advanced governance and architecture. We've ridden with the Mongol hordes across the vast steppes of Asia, learning how their nomadic lifestyle shaped their empire. We've sailed with the British Empire, witnessing their global influence through trade and colonization. Lastly, we've seen the emergence of modern superpowers, shaping our world as we know it today. And there you have it, a whirlwind tour of the top 10 empires in history. We've reached the end of our journey through history. If you've enjoyed this expedition into the rise and fall of empires, don't hesitate to hit that like button and share this video with your curious friends. Let's keep the discussion going in the comments section. What empire intrigued you the most? Or perhaps you have an idea for our next history deep dive. Don't forget to subscribe to J23 TV for more intriguing dives into history. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.